haunted locations in Kentucky with terrifying legends attached to them. Check the link in my bio because if you love my spooky stories, you'll love my short horror story compilation, Ghost Mountain, Witches and Wanderers. Have you ever heard that there is a headless horseman on Coral Hill Road in Glasgow? The story goes that a man who lived in the area was walking home late one night when he encountered the entity. He described it as glowing, white, and transparent. The man's sighting alone is admittedly questionable, especially considering he'd likely been out all night at a local tavern, but his family backed him up. They reported waking to strange noises, only to find their doors wide open. That's when they spotted the headless horseman riding through their front yard. Not much else is known about this legend, unfortunately. Tar Ridge in Frenchburg has some terrifying legends attached to it, specifically on a strip of road called the Devil's Backbone. According to the locals, this place is incredibly paranormally active and boasts a variety of resident hauntings. Some people say they've seen the apparition of an old man walking alongside the road carrying a lantern. Others claim to have seen Civil War soldiers on horseback, but the most disturbing reports of all are the ones of the Bloody Woman. Those who have seen her claim she appears nearby on a hill and runs towards you screaming, and some people who've even gotten close enough to look claim that her tongue has been removed. Carrington Rock, also in Frenchburg, has a rather gruesome legend attached to it. The ghost of a woman paces around the high point of the stone ledge before plunging from the peak. The legend says that as she falls, her scream echoes through the forest for miles, a phenomenon that is somewhat reminiscent of a banshee. Nearby Carrington Rock is a golf course where stories have circulated about the clientele witnessing apparitions of Civil War soldiers. I've heard that the golf course is built on or near the site of a battlefield, but I couldn't verify this information, so if anyone can confirm or deny, be sure to let me know in the comments. Witnesses insist that those who visit a haunted cemetery in High Hat, Kentucky are in for a blood-curdling surprise. There are stories that if you visit late at night, you'll hear something running through the graveyard. Witnesses who experience this phenomenon claim that the entity also banged on the windows, doors, and walls of the old church house. When they ran to their car to try to flee the area, the car began to shake violently. There are other reports of entity attachments. One man in particular reported in 2010 that he was followed home from this place by two female entities who woke him up in the middle of the night begging for his help, but then vanished into thin air. Do you know any obscure haunted locations in Kentucky? Be sure to follow for more spooky stuff and let me know in the comments if you've ever had an encounter in any of these 4 haunted locations in Kentucky with terrifying legends attached to them.